like I'm live. I think we are live. That's awesome. So unannounced. So I'll give it a second till somebody shows up, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Looking for gold here. Oh, I just heard the notification go off. So should be soon. We're gonna see what we can find. It's been a long time since our last gold digging live stream. And there's Steve. Steve's in the house. What's up, Steve? So I said as soon as somebody shows up, we'll get started. I'm in Ohio looking for gold today. There's Charlie. What's up, Paul? And so, man, I did like 4 test pans before I found a piece of gold. And the first pan that I found gold in looks like somebody's dredge hole. So Steve just had a lot going on. But yeah, here's the first piece of gold that I found today. So it's right there. Boom. You can see that. We got gold. So we found something so far. So there's a chance we might find more. So I'm going to go ahead and snuffer that up. And let's get going. So let me show you where I'm digging. So there's right here looks like a dredge hole. Looks like somebody was dredging out here. I don't know how recently, but you see that big rock right there, and then there's another bigger rock right there. I moved those out of the way. It's a pretty good little depression there. Looks like they had tried to fill their hole in, but there was a lot of clay in there. You see me in 3 different states. Yeah, I should travel a lot more, BC. I should definitely travel a lot more. Let's go ahead and get some more material for our pan real quick. And while we're doing that, I will try to read the chat at the same time. Good thing I got my full-size waders on. Yeah, there's gold in Ohio, Paul. There is some gold in Ohio from the glaciers. We're gonna see how deep we can get in this, what may be a dredge hole. And there's some bigger rocks in there that we're gonna have to move out if we want to keep going down, because they appear to have filled their hole in, so, which is a good thing. So we're just gonna try to dig down through the rocks they used to fill their hole in, get some more of this clay that I just found gold in. So there's one piece. There's a chance there's going to be more. Get down in there. Alright. What we got here? Okay, it's still got some of that clay in it. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that over there. Going for some more scoops. Hey, what's up, Creed? What's up, Creed? Yeah, you can just leave it there for now. I'll get it. Trying to find some Ohio gold today. Yeah, I'd love to go to Alaska too, Creed. One day, buddy. One day. I think it's on every gold prospector's bucket list. Down past the, there's a lot. See if we got that clay. Not really. Oh, there's a little bit of clay on there. A little bit of clay. Not very much. Yeah, I think I'm just dealing with a lot of the rocks they tried to fill their hole in with. So it's going to be a little bit digging through that to try to get some good material. But I imagine they probably found a little bit of gold if they were out here dredging. So let's see if we can find what they might have missed just panning here. We're doing it the old-fashioned way. We're panning. We don't have a high banker or a dredge. We're not using the sluice box today. Just panning. A little recreational panning here. Let's see, that looks good. Yeah, we didn't get very much small material out of that because all these big rocks in here. Oh, snap. That's all right. Yeah. There. You know what? I'll go ahead and soak it up while I'm out here. Yeah, I almost lost my first piece of gold there for the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and snuffer it while I got it. All right. Let's see here. Should be at the top. No, I don't see it. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, I don't think I lost it. Oh, there it is. It's in there. We got it. We got it. So we're gonna got that one and toss the rest. Snuffer bottle's gonna stay in our little pouch here today. All right. Got 11 people watching. Like I said, it's been a long time since one of my streams, so hopefully people didn't forget about me. All right. So let's go ahead and turn this over here a little bit further. All right. There we go. Now we're getting down past some of those. See if that clay's down there still. Let's see what we got here. Yes, sir. We got some of that clay. All right, but still a lot of clean rocks in there. So, all right. Weather's actually pretty nice here for what we've had recently. The sun's actually out. It's supposed to rain today though. Yeah, this looks decent. Okay. Let's see. We can get some more gold. All right. I hope everybody's out getting gold today if they have the chance to. What's this? Is that a piece of really old pottery? Here. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. All right. Now we're up to 14 people watching. It's starting to roll in to the unannounced stream here. So that's cool. That was my first piece of Ohio gold of the year. So, of 2025, that is. All right. Let's see. I think we need a more full pan than that. We're waiting on people to really kind of start rolling in anyway. So, all right. Let's see. Right in here. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try to keep the camera where I can read it at the same time that I'm digging and panning. Try not to get water down on my waders if I can avoid it. Okay, what do we get? What do we get here? Yeah, there we got some clay. There we got some clay. Where's the better half? She's doing her thing. She's most certainly the better half. For sure, but she's doing her thing. get down to the bottom of this dredge hole and see what's down there. All right. Woo. What we got here? Oh yeah, some glacial conglomerate. It's a big old fat piece. Material left behind by the glaciers. Glacial hardpack. Big old chunk of it. Yeah. Okay, let's pan this out. Am I digging ahead of a hole because it's a dredge hole and don't want to be digging tailings? Yeah, so I'm just trying to test around. I mean, if it's tailings, it ain't gonna have a bunch of clay mixed in it. So that's kind of what I'm using as my indicator as I move around to my panning spot. Yeah, you don't want to dig tailings. So yeah, we're just exploring around. I mean, I tried, like 3 places before that and didn't get anything. So that's where I got my first goal of the day. So we're, I'm not saying we're going to continually work this hole, but we're going to at least do another pan of it since it had some gold. Sounds like a plan. What's up, Crazy K? All right. Charlie, how's your gold season been so far? You seen the clay in the last shovel? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I'm just pulling up piles of clean rocks, I mean, I know I'm digging tailings. So we're gonna try not to dig tailings, but some of those rocks are bigger than 4 inches, right? And nobody really has bigger than a 4-inch dredge. So it can't just be straight up tailings. Yeah, if you go behind the hole, then yeah, it's gonna be all tailings, but it just looked like people tried to take some big rocks and just kind of roll them into their hole. So they may have got down to the pay layer. Or maybe not. But we didn't get skunked, so that's why I figured we'd give it a little bit more of a shot. Yeah, I figured the water was going to be way higher than this, but it's actually not that bad. It is in some parts of Ohio. Some parts of Ohio are basically flooded right now. So you've only been out once so far? That's all right. You took a year off for personal. I feel that. Took a year off for personal reasons, but the gold bug's still in you, right? So you always get back out there eventually. Let's see. That first piece was pretty small. Oh, look at that. Somebody tossed me a finishing pan. Look at that. So I guess that's a sign. We're going to switch it over to the finishing pan. All right. Is there more gold in Ohio? Compared to what, Steve? Compared to Georgia? No, there's way more gold in Georgia. Compared to Pennsylvania? Probably about the same. But it's all glacial gold here. It is all from the glaciers. And so yeah, there's no source right here. You just kind of have to figure out where the glacial moraine intersected what was a gold bearing area up in Canada. So you got the kids every weekend. That's awesome, man. That's cool, man. I think you're gonna have a blast out there getting gold with your kids. I know it's fun. It's fun when your kids are interested too. Alright, we're just gonna double check here and see if we get another color. If not, I'll still probably try to take another pan out of this hole just to see. And it looks like pan number 2 we got skunked on. Alright, so we're gonna try another one from that spot and just see. What's up, JD? What's going on? Let's go get the shovel over here. And get that over there. Alright, let's see if we can get some material out of this deeper area here. Alright, here's the deepest spot. I've been told by somebody that out here that the pay layer is about 4 feet deep in most places, but I haven't found that out for myself yet. Best way to find out is testing it on your own. But I usually don't dig for that many hours, so I'm usually mostly just getting like the surface gold. But yeah, it's got clay in it. It's got clay in it for sure. Okay. Let's see. How deep can we get? Oh, JD from the property in Dawsonville. Hey, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm not in Georgia anymore, but appreciate you letting me use your land that one time. Or wait, I don't know if we ended up actually getting together or not. I can't remember if that was you, JD, or not. But I've had a few permissions in Dawsonville, Georgia. That looks good. Alright. Okay, let's see what we got. Good sized cobbles in that one. Yep. Yeah, these are, I don't know if these are going through a 4-inch dredge, so it's not dredge tailings per se. Alright. Still really new to the Great Lakes prospecting situation. Still trying to figure it out. I do know it's a lot different than Georgia. That's for sure. Georgia, you can just get that surface gold. Get that surface gold pretty well. People tell me you need to get deeper in Ohio. Alright. So let's get another couple scoops here. Down under there. Try to sink my shovel as deep as I can before I pry it up. Get it under as many rocks as possible. What do we get this time? Got some more clay. Oh, a rock with clay stuck to it just fell off. Dang it. All right. We don't need to do full pans. Let's just keep going. That's good enough. Did I move up here? Yeah, I moved up here. I did move up here. But the other part of your question is true, yes. And I'm just prospecting, but I also live here. It's a totally different kind of prospecting experience. But anytime I get to hang out in the creek, I'm a happy man. For sure. Alright, that's a decent enough pan for us to pan it out. Alright. No, I'm not back in Georgia. Not back in Georgia. At the current moment, I am in Ohio. Come up to Wisconsin. Yeah, I really want to, man. I need to learn from you guys that are experienced with glacial gold. I don't know how far away you are, Charlie, but man, I would really love to. Would really love to. You know, in Georgia, I kind of knew where I could go and find good gold pretty much every time. But here, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while to figure out this area. You're from Indiana, but you live in Georgia? Okay. Have you tried to get gold in Georgia yet? You've been to Dahlonega? It's cold up north. Yeah, it can be cold up here. It's definitely can be cold up here. Oh, you've been to Dahlonega. Have you tried out Yahula Creek Park? Definitely a lot of gold in Yahula Creek Park. Where am I at now, Charlie? Charlie, I'm actually at the GPA. I'll just go ahead and say it. I'm at one of the GPAA claims here in Ohio, and I'm surprised there's nobody here. Oh, you went there because of me? Dude, that's cool, Ricky. I mean, there's nothing better than sharing the hobby with new people. I mean, to me, just any hobby that gets you to go outside is a great one. Go outside and get exercise. No, Robert, you know, this is a hobby for me. I got a regular old full-time job, and on the weekends, this is what I do for fun. Hobby copy, it's all good. I did the same thing. I copied this hobby. I definitely copied this hobby. I learned how to gold prospect on YouTube. Yeah, Robert, if I was trying to make a living gold panning in Ohio, yeah, that probably wouldn't work out so well. I do make extra side money from prospecting by making prospecting videos, but oh, look at that. Every time I need a finishing pan, it just kind of shows up right in my lap. I wonder how that's happening. Maybe because I have a beautiful helper behind me. You're closer to the prospecting. Yeah, I'm closer to the prospecting geologist. Yeah, I'm not too far away from him. Yeah, he's a wealth of knowledge too. Definitely a wealth of knowledge. Matt Hospodar is a wealth of knowledge. Look at that. We got metal in our pan, so that's good. Had a little nail in there. All right, let's check. Come on, gold. Come on, gold. Sometimes just panning can go pretty slow, but you can get a decent amount of gold panning if you are persistent. I think I got a little. I mean, golly, if that's gold, that's a micro of all micros. I don't know. We may be able to zoom in on that. Let's look and see. Let's look and see if we can see, because anytime there's gold and you didn't get skunked, I mean, there's gold. So, let's see here if the camera's even capable of picking this up. But this would be our second little tiny bit of gold so far. Okay, let's see if we can get to zoom here. Right there. And wow, I wish it would stay focused on what I'm trying to look at. That's super small gold. There you go, you can tell now. Oh, it's crazy how it adjusts to the lighting. Yeah, but there's something. Hey Gene, how are you? Check out Flash in Your Pants, same area. Yeah, I know. I need to get with Ed. He said he would go out with me. So I'm definitely going to have to do that as soon as we get a chance. I know I was out during the cold part of the year, but not everybody is the savage like Careless and myself are. Alright. So before the end of the stream, I'll show you guys. So I just been keeping all my gold in my snuffer. So everything I got in 2025 is in here. So at the end of the stream, we're going to go ahead and dump that out and show you guys what we've got so far this year in Pennsylvania and Ohio, and just with a pan and a shovel. So nothing large scale, just some recreational panning. All right, so J&T Gold Hunters, what's up, bud? Let's see, do I want to continue to try to go down? And maybe I will. You can see there's one of the big rocks that I pulled out of the hole. And let's try to go at it from this angle. All right, your last video, you had snow on the ground. Creek water was 34. Yeah, I'm no stranger to that. No stranger to that. I have to go check out your video though. All right, we gotta get through these rocks. Sometimes you just gotta work your shovel back and forth in circles. I'm at it from a different angle. I hope you're doing well, Gene. I hope you're healing up nice. We'll go over just a little bit. You got 2 grams. You got 2 grams, J&T? Dude, it's twice as much as I've ever gotten in a day. But that was sluicing. And I probably did 300 shovels on my best day. So, yeah, you can put it in there. It don't matter. Just come on. We gotta be pulling up the material that's got clay in it. And that's got a little, but it's not great. It's got a little goopiness. Oh, you were sluicing? All right, I wonder if I can reach down and get these rocks without getting my waders flooded. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do it by shovel. Take you a full weekend to get close to that. Man, I mean, even in a full weekend, that's good, man. If you're getting that much gold in Wisconsin, I need to come see what's up. You're gonna have to show me something. Or Wisconsin must just be way better than Pennsylvania or Ohio. But they say there's some really good areas in Ohio too. I haven't come across them yet. All right. Yeah, we're not pulling up very much good material right now. We're just pulling up rocks. So that's not the best sign. Aqua Donkey's live. Check that out. All right, y'all. If you want to check out multiple gold live streams today, go check out Aqua Donkey Prospecting. Looks like he's live. Switch back and forth. Tell him that I sent you, and then come back and hang out for a while here and check out Aqua. Aqua's kind of in my area as well. We dig together sometimes. I didn't intentionally stream at the same time as him, but yeah, see, that's all the material I got from 2 shovels material. So it was mostly clean cobbles, just a little bit of clay material. Here, can I get it? Yeah. Yeah. J&T, we were born in Dawsonville. Yeah, there's definitely lots of gold in Dawsonville, Georgia. That's no doubt. Yeah, this area might be I don't know how long this spot's gonna keep my interest. Might have to try something a little bit different. All right, move around. Come on, get down there. Get some more of that clay. Yeah, it's not looking good. Not getting very good scoops here. Not getting very good scoops. Tim hopes I find a nugget. J&T, the weather right now, it's about 47 degrees. Somewhere around there. Yeah, I think after this pan, I'm gonna move. After this pan, I'm definitely gonna move. I think maybe I moved over off of the clay. I think maybe there was clay a little bit further over. Let's see what we can find. Just overburden? Yeah. Well, like I said, I think I was in somebody's dredge hole. So I just figured I'd try it. And that's where I just found my first piece of gold of the day. But yeah, I think that's the last of this hole for me. Because if I'm, no, we got some more clay that time. Okay, so I just need to move over a little bit for the clay. I just was a little bit. You think tailings? Yeah, I mean, for sure. There's people out here dredging, for sure. Not today, but I mean, they do dredge out here. But if I'm finding clay, then I'm not in actual tailings. Not recent tailings, anyway. All right, come on. Come on. Yeah, see, we got some clay. All right, let's just give that a try. Need to get a heavy rake to pull that, a heavy rake to pull the overburden off. Yeah, it's just really hard, man. When you're only gonna be out panning for a couple hours, it's kind of hard to get down to any kind of depth. So, if I'm just looking for surface gold, I usually look for tightly compacted gravel. Although, I mean, yeah, this has got clay stuck all over it. Tightly compacted gravel towards the surface seems to hold gold in my past experience. But if it's loose gravel, yeah, no, I'll give up. Loose gravel is not where it's at. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of clean rocks coming out of that hole. So yeah, tailings are nearby. So might have to try something a little different. We'll pan this out anyway and see. The loose stuff isn't even worth looking through. Exactly, Tim. I agree, buddy. If it's loose, it has had zero time to accumulate. And you may find a random piece or something, but there's no accumulation happening if there's loose gravel, because if it's loose, it was just recently put there. So like, accumulation is not a thing. Got to get to the hard pack layer, Charlie. Yeah, I mean, and like you said, you got to find somewhere where the hard pack layer is close enough to the surface that you can actually get there just digging for a couple hours. So, all right. Okay. Let's see here. And if there's nothing in this one, then we'll look around, see what we can find. I haven't even tried to go very far upstream or anything like that. So we just got to go explore, because I haven't even had a chance to explore this place. I just pulled over, did a few pans. First pan that had gold, I went ahead and fired up the live stream. You really hope you don't find a flake in the loose stuff, because then you'll be encouraged to work in the garbage. Yeah, if you find a flake in the loose stuff, it's just a random. OnlyPans, what's up? What's up, OnlyPans? How are you doing? The hard pack layer. Yeah, that glacial hard pack layer. I hope I find some juicy stuff like that, Charlie. Yeah, so where I am right now is at the very, very start of an inside bend. The very, very start. So maybe we'll walk up the creek a little bit and see if let's see here. I thought I saw a piece, but I mean it's very small gold. Very small. But I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and get the finishing pan and just check it out. You've been watching me for a while. I'm so proud to see how far I've grown. Thanks, Sedona. Thanks, Sedona. Yeah, I've been at it for about a little over 3 years. A little over 3 years. And it's been fun. Best hobby I've ever had. I love it very much. Seems like Ohio gold is more like Iowa than Pennsylvania. Maybe so. Tim, I might have to come to Iowa and you're gonna have to show me what's up there, because I see you do pretty good sometimes there. And yeah, Iowa's not too far from my home where my family all lives. And so maybe one time I'll try to make it up there. No promises. That would be cool. All right. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. See if we can get a spec. What's up, Carl? How you doing? People are finally starting to show up to the stream. And we're just about to have to move and start exploring. Unless I get like a crazy nice pan or something. And yeah, it's not looking like this is the pan. So, Mandy's Candy, what's up? All right, so let's see if we can take a little walk upstream. I don't know how deep it is. I don't really know much of anything, but I'm just gonna we'll take our snuffer. But then I'm just gonna grab just the pan and the shovel. Pan, shovel, and snuffer, and the tripod. And we'll go for a little walk, and we'll see what we can find. So let me go ahead and go right here. You can see there's a bridge back there. I have found gold under that bridge before. But I've only been here once. Okay, so this is the start of the bend right here. Let me go ahead and get my tripod a little more where I can carry it. Hey, check out the clouds. All right, and here we go. Rockville, Colorado. So you can see what I'm dealing with here. You can see how high the water's been recently. Look at that. And it looks like it gets deeper as I go. So this is the tip of the bend right here. All right. Okay. All right. Still shallow. Maybe like underneath where these, I mean, this is the tip of the bend. You've been listening for a minute, just got home so you could type. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so it looks like it starts to get deeper here. But we got chest high waders on. Let's see. All right. Maybe we can get over here and try. I'm in Ohio right now, MJ. I am in Ohio at the current moment. Oh, that's a big old rock. Dang. Let's see. Let's try like right here. All right. Yeah, there's some big rocks in here. Whoa. All right. You gonna make it to Nugget Monday? All right. Okay, so I see some stuff that looks kind of undisturbed here, guys. So undisturbed to me means good. And so I don't know. This is kind of a lower spot right here, so it kind of slopes down to right here. But I don't know. Since people dredge here, it's kind of suspect tailings wise, you know? It really kind of is suspect. It's like I'm paranoid that everywhere is going to be tailings. So I got to find where it's not tailings. Let's see what we can try right here. There's some branches right there that could have stopped the material. But is the gravel tightly compact and full of small stuff? That's what we're going to find out if it's worth it or not. You'd be checking here? Okay. Charlie says to check here. I'm going to check here too. Let's see what this material looks like. I judge it on what the material looks like a lot. So let's take a look at what we got here. Okay, so we got clumped up material with clay. It doesn't look like recently washed gravel. So that is a good thing. Doesn't look like recently washed. All right, so let's see if we can get some more of that good looking stuff. Get down. I'm feeling a good scoop here. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. Now that's the kind of stuff I like to see. So I didn't even bring my classifier down here because I figured we were going to explore, but I didn't make it very far in my exploring. So we're just going to pan this without a classifier. Let's see, look at that. Okay, so we got good looking clay here. Okay, that's what's up. So we're just going to take our time. Let me actually move over here because I don't want to pan where I'm actually going to be digging, but we got to break up all this clay. Yeah, looking tasty, Charlie. Agreed, sir. So we got to carefully clean all these rocks. Tim says juicy. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I should have brought the classifier. But we'll just agitate it this way and get the rocks cleaned off. All right. Prospecting is definitely more challenging up north, I'll tell you that. Definitely more challenging. You can hook me up with the great one, Carl? Yeah. I used to have an arbor fabricating classifier, but I dropped it off at the side of a mountain in Georgia. Gotta make sure all that clay is broke up. All right, so now we can take the big rocks off the back. Carl, you make classifiers. Hey, I'm always down, buddy. I'm always down. You make them and sell them, I'll plug them if I like it. I'll plug them for you if I like it. Let's see what we got here. So you don't really need a classifier. I mean, you do, but if you don't have one, you can still paint. It's just more cumbersome to get all the big rocks out. Charlie liked it? Hey, if Charlie liked it, I'll definitely give it a shot. Definitely give it a shot. Need to get me over some information about that and I'll check it out. I think I see a decent amount of black sand in this one too, in this pan. All right. Let's see. Yeah, there's a decent amount of black sand there. Let's see what we can get. All right. Oh yeah, we got gold. Check that out. We got one. We got at least one piece. Okay. All right, so we got gold. Let's I mean, we're definitely not talking pickers and nuggets here, but there's definitely some gold in my pan. So that's a good thing. All right, so let's go take a look. It is right over here. Right. There is two colors right there. Man, my phone is not focusing very good. There you go. Look at that. We got two colors. You got to trick it into adjusting the lighting correctly. Yep. There it is. Two colors in the house. That's what's up. Okay, so now I got to snuffer those up. So, and we're going to continue to try over here. What state? Hillbilly J. I'm in Ohio. Yeah, the black sand in Georgia is really coarse because it's you're close to the source. That ilmenite black sand in Georgia is, oh no, it floated when I went to snuffer it. All right. So since I feel like I'm gonna work this area a little bit, let's go down and get my classifier and my finishing pan. So I didn't make it very far exploring, did I? I made it like 50 yards and then I'm like, hey, let's go dig there. All right. Okay. I need to pay attention to where I'm stepping. But yeah, I think I'm in a good spot up there. Just based on the way the material looks. And my first pan up there had color in it. So I think that's the spot we're gonna go to. Spend some time up there. All right. So Carl, I imagine your classifier is better than this one. Better than this one. I've had my Garrett pans and Garrett classifier for, well, I mean, that Garrett Super Sluice is the pan I found my very first ever piece of gold in. So, all right, back to that spot, close to the bank. All right, now, let's go ahead and put this material in the finishing pan so the speck that just floated in my pan can be recaptured. So sometimes it pays to test. Think about the water when it's high level. 100%. I agree with that. All right, so this is the method that I always used in Georgia to get the super fine 100 mesh gold. I would pan it down to the cons with this And then I switch over to my little smaller pan to clean it up the rest of the way. Maybe there will be a surprise. Oh, look. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes, yeah, I'll see like one piece of gold. Then I'll grab the finishing pan and there'll be like two more. Alright, let's see if the finishing pan shows us what's up. Okay. Yeah, I've got that style. I've had that one forever. And yep, there it is. Both of those colors right there. Right there. Alright, I'll show them to you guys one more time just in case somebody else just showed up. Camera should pick them up. I was going to try to keep them underwater so I can snuffer them without them floating away. I want to snuffer them without them floating away. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, you can see right there. Got him. Got him. All right, let's go for another pan. When's the last time I found a good sized nugget? It's been a couple years. And good size to me is definitely smaller than a gram. Because in Georgia, there really aren't many nuggets to be found like out west. All right, I'm going to mute it for just 1 second because I got to do something kind of gross. All right, that's better. Wasn't trying to give you a snot rocket on camera there. Outdoor Wally, what's up? Outdoor Wally. All right. So now that we know we got a chance here, let's go ahead and try to get a full pan because we found color. We found color. So let's get some more color. What do you say? All right. There we go. Yeah, nice compacted gravel. Let's see. What are you looking like? And it's kind of silty, but it's still got some good stuff in it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's got some sticky clay in it. All right. Get some more of that. And there we go. That's a fat scoop. Okay, let's classify it down. Yeah, it's sticking to the shovel. If it's sticking to the shovel, then gold might stick to it. That means metal sticks to it. So gold's metal. There you go. So let's see here. Sometimes I classify underwater. Ooh, look at that clay though. Look at all that clay. All right, we're gonna have to wash that. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, buddy. Look at that deliciousness. See that? Oh, I just dropped some good clay. That's deliciousness. So anytime you find clay stuck to your rocks, you better wash them off good, because that's where the gold is. Yes, sir. Clean the clay out of all those nooks and crannies. be throwing clay back. Alright. Let's see here. Okay. Alright. Oh, there's a little one. Oh, is that an interesting piece of quartz? That's a really interesting piece of quartz. That's crazy. That's a top pocket find. I'm saving up quartz. That way I can, when I get enough, I can crush it. What's going on here with the brightness? Yeah, we should be good. Alright. Get a couple more scoops. See if we can get a couple more clay-filled scoops like that. Yes, sir, it does, Charlie. You guys are in the chat. Charlie knows what he's talking about. Clay acts like a false bottom because, you know, gold can't sink through bedrock. Well, it can't really sink through clay either. So if you find that nice clay layer, there's a good chance there's a fair amount of gold sitting on it. If you're in a gold-bearing creek, that is. I think I'm in some thick clay, you guys. Yeah, we're in the clay. All right. It's a nice fat scoop right there. Let's go ahead and clean this off. All right. Yep, clay stuck to the rocks. Oops. Don't throw your sailings where you're digging. Bad execution there. Alright. There we go. That's looking like nice gold panning pie. Pop that in the oven, 350 degrees for 20 minutes. Don't do that, actually. What river and stream? I normally don't say where I'm at, but I'm at one of the GPAA claims in Ohio. So if you join the Gold Prospectors Association of America and check out their claims, I'm at one of them right now. And if you know, you know. But, alright. Let's see, get it nice and stirred up there. Alright. Am I talking to one down south? I don't know. Don't know. How long have we been going? Almost an hour. That's cool. Just having some leisurely gold panning time. We have been finding a little bit. Not enough to get rich, but enough to say, hey, look, there's some gold in the pan. All right. You're talking about the GPAA claim in southern Ohio. Oh. This is more central Ohio. Swank, Tim, swank. You like gold, Outdoor Wally? Don't we all? Well, not everybody. Ooh, look at that clay stuck up underneath my riffle. Here comes the gold prospector. You got something to show me? Let me see. All right, let's see what we got. It's all good. Take a look. What in the world?
Huge That's garnet. Giant garnet.
A giant garnet?
Yep.
That's crazy. It's crazy. You have to put that under the UV light at home.
It's a garnet. Clearly red.
No, I know. Yeah, I know it is, but I bet you it looks cool under a UV light. All right. You've never been to this one, Tim? All right. So yeah, I think this is like the dredging spot for real. I think a lot of people come here to dredge. That's another thing that makes it more challenging to prospect. If you know you're in an area that gets worked a lot, you got to really kind of try to find a way around that. Oh, there's more black sand in this one. All right. Okay, we'll go ahead and switch over to the finisher. Assistant, may I have that pan, please? Thank you very much. I'm hers. I'm the assistant, to be honest. I'm actually the assistant. All right. Thermal City. Hey, Thermal City's in North Carolina, isn't it? I think so. Oh, Jack, you know which one I'm probably on? So you come out here? You're probably right. Oh, man, my tripod's super crooked. Let me twist it. That. No, I don't want to. Whatever. You guys can look at me sideways. All right. Thermal City's awesome, says Tim. Okay. Well, I'll look more into that. Maybe one day we'll go check that out. Thermal City. It's on the list. What do we got here? Oh. We can pull some of these bigger pebbles out of here. How about a nice little pigger? What do you think? I know they exist. I know they exist in Ohio. But I believe they're rare. Pretty rare. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Let's see what we got. The people that work there can help you find other places. Gotcha. Let's see. And it appears on this one that I got skunked. Interesting. Interesting. We'll just triple check that. Yeah, I got skunked. That's all right. Miller Outdoors, what's going on, buddy? What's going on, Miller? All right, so I don't think I'm going to give up on this spot. I mean, I got two colors in the previous pan. Nothing in that one. But I'll tell you one thing for sure. I need to put this back because this has got all my 2025 gold in it. Got all my 2025 gold. Okay, so let's see here. I need to find some more. So this is the spot right here. All right, let's see. Let's see. That actually kind of felt loose. But let's see what it looks like. Huh. See, now the material don't look good. Now this isn't looking so good. Okay, there's some clay in it, but whatever layer I hit right here looks like trash. So I got some clay and then some trash. So I'm thinking going deeper over here, unless it's a lot deeper. We just hit a totally different layer. Totally different layer just now. Yeah, it's definitely not snowing. It's supposed to be raining right now, but it's not. Okay, so we still got some of this. Rocks with clay. But underneath it changes. It changes. So, but if we're right on that line of where the clay stops, that might be a good thing. We need to stay on that. Stay on that line. Oh, don't spill, Pan. All right, a couple more scoops. All right, let's stay on that line. You've been a member for a long time? Yeah, I'm a new member to the GPAA because, I mean, I was prospecting in Georgia for 3 years, and so I hadn't really joined because there were so many places I could go, and I was in the Weekend Gold Miners, which is the local Georgia club. Get down there. Trying to get that clay layer. There it is. Okay. There we go. Okay. Deanna, hey, how are you? How are you? Hope you're well. Good to see you. I've been knowing Deanna since like 2007. Get up out of there. Yeah, okay, that's the good layer. Okay. Let's stay on that kind of material right there. And don't fall. Falling is bad. Don't fall. Yeah, we're having fun, Deanna. Having fun. Playing in the water. Playing with clay. Yeah, we got that clay right here. Okay. Let's pan this out. Looks like a nice little pan. Looks like it had a lot of black sand in it. Yeah, we found black sand. We definitely found black sand there. You know, it's a good layer when you gotta make old man noises to get the shovel up. That's actually a fact right there, Charlie. When you gotta, that means you're prying up the compacted material. I never thought about it that way, but yeah, you're right. But I can't believe you just said I was making old man noises. Dang, that hurts, Charlie. I'm starting to get up there, but I don't feel like it yet. I don't feel like it. All right, we got 20 watching, 20 likes, so that's good. So if you haven't double tapped the screen to smash the like button yet, I would appreciate if you did that. See if the algorithm can show us a little bit more love. There we go. We got 21 likes. I'd like to get to 100. That would be fantastic. We can get to 100. I would enjoy that. And those of you that stick around long enough until I end the stream, you're gonna see I'll do a snuffer dump from 2025 snuffer dump, and you'll get to see how we've been doing, because we've been getting a little bit of color. We've been getting a little bit of color this year, even when it was cold outside. Oh yeah, there's plenty of black sand in here. That sun is coming out. J&T's cutting the grass. Good day to cut the grass. It's that time of year. You thought you saw that? Take a break, cutting, watch you pan. You wish you were panning today? Oh, you took a break from cutting. Yeah, I'm sure you can find a creek nearby, J&T. Take a couple pans. Oh, that's a white piece of quartz. Look how white that piece of quartz is right there. Super white. That's from Canada. I'll just take a quick look without the finishing pan. Looks nice in the shovel. Looks like a lot of heavies. Well, I mean, this is a fair amount of black sand. I mean, down in the corner, you can see right down there, it's just solid black sand. See if I can get some of these larger rocks to come out. Alright, let's pan off some more of that blonde sand. Okay, let's just go in for a look. Oh, yeah, we got color. We got color. I just did one little roll. And there's 2 pieces of gold already. All right, okay. So it's funny how you get excited about 2 tiny colors. In Ohio, Pennsylvania, or in Georgia, like the 2-color pan was the trash pan. The 2-color pan was the trash pan. I didn't even make any attempt to roll this back, and I saw yellow. If I can get, see if I can get the light. Can't even get the light to show it. Dang it. No, I can't even. All right, we're gonna put it in the finishing pan. For some reason, I don't know. It shows up better in the smaller bottom pan, and that's just my preferred method. So we're gonna take all this material, including those 2 pieces that I just uncovered. We're gonna see there might be 5 colors in this pan. I don't know, about to find out. We are about to find out. All right, let's see. Shows up better on a 65-inch TV. I bet it does. All right. But also, you just got to get the lighting just right with these cameras. All right. I usually have better luck in the shade. That is a fair amount of black sand for one pan, though. All right, so let's see what we got. Think I'm in a good spot? I think so. I hope so. I hope we keep finding it. If I keep finding it, I'm just going to keep digging. All right, where to go? Where to go? Dang it. All right. It's in there. I'm just gonna have to pan it down even further. All right. Son of a gun. I lost it. Oh, there it is. Alright. There's at least one of them. I think there's more in there, but there's at least one of them. Alright. Let's go take a look. Let's take a look. But anyway, we're continuing to find some color here. So let's grab the phone. Alright. And let's see what we got. Boom. So, right there, ladies and gentlemen, there's gold. So we're on something. Snuffer is going to come out. Oh, I think there's another one somewhere. I don't know. We're just going to snuffer that one up. We're trying to snuffer it on camera. Got it. Yes, sir. We got gold. All right. Let's see. Well, I don't know. I think I might go ahead and just dump that snuffer out now and show you guys. Why not? There's only 10 people here right now, and I figured y'all might want to see that. So let's go ahead and do a little snuffer dump and check it out. Check it out. Yeah, you can get excited by one or two little micros. All right, let me just do this one more time real quick. Oh, wow. Wow. Check that out. That's cool. Still connected. That's a big old mussel. That's a big old mussel. Do I still keep my black sand? I haven't been doing that too much lately. I got so much black sand. I got a 5-gallon bucket of black sand right now at home. I know some people have way more than that. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Show us the gold, says HVAC. All right, here you go. You guys want to see the gold? Here we go. We shall show the gold. Okay. Let's take a look. This is all Ohio, Pennsylvania, 2025. Oh yeah. Man, that one piece is just... there's quite a bit in here, y'all. Please don't spill the pan. Please don't spill the pan. Alright, so let's go ahead and shake it down. Ooh, yeah, that's nice looking, y'all. That's nice looking. Definitely not going to clean it up all the way, but I am going to give you the good tap, tap, tap. Here it comes, 2025. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek like that. We're just going to give you a little sneak peek. I'll clean it all up soon. But I don't know. I think I might just leave it all in the snuffer bottle for the whole year. Just leave it all in the snuffer bottle for the whole year. Let it just add up. But there you go. That is my biggest piece so far. Right there. Boom. You can see we have been finding gold this year. Yeah, that's a nice chunky piece. It's not quite a picker, but we've been on it. We definitely been on it out here. I'm gonna go ahead and snuffer that back up. And it's been almost an hour and a half. We may go ahead and shut it down here in just a second. Or you guys want to see me do one more pan? You want one more pan? We will let the audience be the judge. If I get 5 people to say one more pan, we'll do one more pan. So Urban Prospector is 1 person. We need 4 more people to call for another pan. Richard says, why not? Okay. Richard says, let's keep going. I'm just gonna suck up all that black sand. Richard, yep. Tim, yep. Wilfredo, yeah. Okay, we got one more pan coming. The crew says one more. Now I'll tell you what, I gotta be real careful to get everything out of my finishing pan because I have accidentally left gold contamination in my finishing pan, and when I went to go do a test pan, I was like, oh, that's a great test pan. HVAC says start digging. You've done that before too, J&T? Or you two for another pan? All right. So one more pan from the same spot, and then if I find like 10 colors in it, then one more pan's gonna end up to be 2 more pans, and then yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Prospector always says one more pan at least 10 times, says Charlie. I do not dispute that claim. That is a valid claim. Excuse me. All right. Let's see. Same hole, more clay. Let's go. Put it down there. I definitely need to get me a little high banker because this GPAA property is one place, yeah, that's where you are allowed to use high bankers. You are allowed to dredge here. So that's the thing. Looks good right there, says Tim. I concur. There we go. Yeah, okay. That's the right kind of stuff. Right there, it's goopy. Ain't no loose gravel there. Fingernails on a chalkboard sound. Sometimes the shovel makes a fingernail on a chalkboard sound when it scrapes a rock. Okay. Okay. See, here's where that different layer starts. Look at that. We got a new layer here, but the clay layer's right there. So we are underneath the clay layer. All right. All right. Oh. Whew. That's the one right there, says Tim. Let's find out. Get that clay washed off. Oh yeah, my classifier's about toast. I think I need to get with Carl. Oh, there's some good clay. All right, I'm trying to pin this pan up against the bank here so I can get this clay off. All right. Still more clay on there. And all right, we got it all. Okay, here we go, guys. We gonna get gold or not? Tim got surgery on Tuesday. Your last day on the creek? Dang, man. Dang it. I hope you get back in the creek soon. You're still willing to help build a dredge and a high banker? Man, it's gonna happen, Charlie. I'm gonna have to get with you on that. If you can kind of like give me an idea on like what to buy, if I can piece one together for real cheap. I definitely want to use Dream Mat because I do have a little relationship with Dream Mat now, but I don't really own that many Dream Mat products. But if you're getting ready to buy something from Dream Mat, go to prospectorsdream.com and then on checkout, use the discount code AC-$5. You get a discount and it supports the channel. So, well, I definitely got a truck to haul a dredge around now, so if I can make one for really cheap, definitely down to do it. Definitely down to do it. All right. Here we go. So how about this? I know we said last pan, but if there's at least 3 colors in this pan, we'll continue. It's got to be at least 3 colors. But I don't know. Okay, if it's at least 10 colors. Otherwise it's gonna be the last pan because I got exploring to do. So 10 colors and then we're moving. Okay, let me get the finishing pan. Right. We gonna get 10 colors? You'll put a list together. Okay, sweet. Yeah, the cheaper the better. Ooh, look at the clay stuck under the riffle. Oh yeah. That's what I like to see. Okay. I was on the contact zone between the different colors. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Whenever you see a change in layer and you stay right on that contact zone, that usually works out pretty good. Where the layers change. And hopefully one of those layers had gold on top of it. Yeah, it's definitely one thing to keep your eye out for when you're prospecting. Look where the layers become totally different. Okay. Definitely a lot of black sand over here. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. You like that I've come from the rookie prospector to now the teaching prospector. Thanks, Tim. Okay, we got gold. We got gold, but it ain't 10 colors. So, we'll zoom in on that gold real quick. I'll snuffer it up. And then we're going to shut the stream down so we can do some exploring. Let me set this up here where it stays. Okay. All right. I got my snuffer bottle right here. And let's go in and take a look at the piece of gold in the last pan of the day. Well, it's not my last pan of the day. It's the last pan of the live stream. We'll just say that. Okay. All right. Boom. There it is. Right there. We got gold. That is definitely AU. So we're going to add that to the snuffer right now. Boom. All right. 5 different layers in Wisconsin. Each layer correlates to different glacial events and meteor impact. Wow. Okay, well, you got it figured out down to a science. So I need to get with you, Mr. Charlie. I need to get with you, sir, and see if I can learn something. But I mean, it's been fun, you guys. Carl, I didn't find a pound yet. Unless you're talking about a pound sterling. If you're talking about a British pound sterling, I have found a pound of gold in that regard, but not a pound of actual gold. Okay, so I appreciate all you guys for watching. If you could please smash that like button on the way out, subscribe to the channel, consider joining to become a member. It's been fun doing my first live stream in quite a while, and we're going to be doing some more live streams during the nicer weather times when I come to places like this that have 5G service. So we're going to be doing some more of that, and I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I'll see you really soon.